Hi guys, welcome again. This is my video after my first semester in nursing school. So I wrote down in my notes over here some tips that I think that helped me to pass nursing school in the first semester. I know the other semester is gonna be more difficult than the foundations of nursing. So there's four main things that I need to emphasize that helped me to pass nursing school with a 3.85 GPA. It's not perfect 4.0, but again, I made it, and passed nursing school. So the first thing that helped me uh, is again I prepare myself mentally. So before I started nursing school, right, I read the syllabus. So either you can log into your course or print out the syllabus and read everything, so you have the outline and be able to know the due dates of every assignment and when are the exam dates also with that, you do advanced reading. So usually for me, I'm not sure with other students, right, like I usually read days before the actual topic, so that once I get to the classroom, I'm just gonna pay attention to the teacher and actually make sense of what they're talking about, instead of me blindly going to the classroom and kind of what the hell are they talking about. So because if you do advanced reading, at least whenever the professor is explaining something, like you would be able to link the things that you read and be able to analyze what's going on. Also, again, the main thing that you should be able to figure out the first weeks of nursing school is what learning style are you gonna be able to use, right? So I think other YouTubers or other people actually tell you hey, you may be visual, auditory, or multimedia, or hands-on, whatever type of learning. So you have to figure out what works for you. If you're a combination of all those, then make use of it. Also, um, whatever other people are already saying, that do not wait the last minute to study, because again, it's gonna screw you over, especially for nursing. For me, I've been out of high school for a while, so it's hard for me to actually be that, be able to retain information fast. I have to read it a couple of times to be able to understand and be able to memorize and be able to apply those concepts to the actual problem. Because learning school is not like a definition question most of the time, right? There's some questions, but some of the questions will be in the exam will be the application of your knowledge, and see, how would you apply it, and when it comes to handling the patient, or how how safe you are if you become a nurse. All right, the second main thing that helped me personally, showing up early, right? So for me, I usually show up 1 hour early. It's just me because again, that's my personality. Even other people would show up 30 minutes. So it's just not. I show up early not because I'm scared about not getting parking. Maybe that's why, but again, showing up early before a class gives me time to read. So if there's an exam, I should be able to skim through the notes and actually recall all the highlights and whatever is the main concepts for the exam. Also, it's reducing stress, right? Because if you show up 10 minutes before the exam, you're gonna be competing with parking, and then uh, you're gonna be stressed out if you miss or if you forgot something to bring. Example for us, you have to have your laptop with you. So if you forgot your laptop, or you forgot to eat, and now you're hungry and you're taking the exam, it's just gonna make it difficult for you. Also, not just exam wise, right? Showing up early also helps out with your checkoffs. Like during your skills lab, if you're trying to do a practical exam during checkoff, you can still practice. If you don't have the time to practice, right, you can just practice in your head if you can't do it physically. So then recall the procedure step by step, what is this, and then again make sure you hit all the wickets, the checklist, so that you should be able to pass your checkoff. All right, the three main thing, I think it's not the main thing compared to like one or two is be able to like network, right? So again, some people are very introvert and might not be like, willing to like meet other people and get some connection. But again, if you network, find a mentor. So usually, again, there's senior students before you, right? So, and then some of them did good, and then they should be able to relate to you, and they have the same learning style as you. So find the person that already took the course that can actually like mentor you and explain to you also like what are the things that they did when they were in your situation before that helped them pass the course or get a good grade. Also, in my find a classmate, because in your class, you probably see observe that there are people who are actually like doing good, and they know everything, it seems like, and they know what to do, and then they're actually prepared. So if there's a topic that confuses you or you're not really good at, you can probably ask their advice or ask them to be able to help you, like, so that you get explanations on what the problem is, and hopefully it would make sense to you more. Also, the third one that would be, reach out to your professors, right? So in my school, the professors are very helpful. So if you tell them, even if you don't tell them like you're struggling and just want their opinion, whatever, they're gonna share to you some advice or tips that could help you pass the course, also, or improve your scores or do good. And then the last thing is like, for me, I like joining clubs, organizations. So you can join like the National Student Nurse Association, and then be involved again, because some of the organizations like do like volunteering or study sessions. So if that works for you and it would help you like learn the degree or the profession, then go for it, right? And then the last thing, the main thing, is like personal outlook, right? So it's very important to stay positive, and then just be confident. So because even me, or I think everyone itself, like, you're not gonna know everything. So if you're taking an exam or skills, you know that you might miss some of the things that like minor details, if you're not able to memorize everything. But just make sure that you have confidence, so that you're not gonna be like tense or anxiety. You're not gonna have anxiety problems. Also, second to that, do not compare yourself again. Just in like just avoid becoming too grade conscious, and then just focus on improving yourself. Because if you start like comparing yourself to other people, and your morale is gonna go down, and then instead of you like focusing on getting good grades, you're gonna start to like wasting your time like asking people what they're doing and stuff like that. So focus on learning, and then if you learn more, again, it's gonna show in your grades. And then learn from your mistakes. If you had a low score in the exam, because again, you're not gonna know everything, right? So just learn from your mistakes, and then move on, and then use that to the next one. Again, like, hopefully whatever you learn in nursing school, you should be able to at least like apply that on your career, and then when you're actually a nurse. And then lastly, like, this is my goal throughout the nursing program: just enjoy the program. Because again, for me, it's a break. Just being a student and kind of like know everything, but at least I have more time to spend on my other personal stuff, and also meet other people, and also yeah. Again, thank you for watching, and yeah, take care.